look at this map. It shows the poverty line. And as you can see, that the middle part of Africa is red, which means that 50% of population living on less than $1.9 per day. It's very hard. But think about it. You have no food, no water, living in a dirty house. I could not imagine that kind of life. So what can we do? We can teach them how to grow better vegetables. And of course, plants need water, so we can make a water wheel. And government is important because there are some governments embassy funds that's supposed to give to the poor people so that those people could not get enough help. And the rich countries realized that giving money and food would not solve anything. So they started to focus on sustainability, which means they did not give them money or food. They taught to teach them how to make money so that development of a country could continue. And second, when we have enough food and water, we can go to the next step, education. Graduate from good university will help you have a good job. But if you have never been to school, you have less chance to enter a university. But those days, this kind of problem still exists. The parents are so poor that they could not let their children go to school, and it will continue when their children grow up. So it causes a bite cycle, and it's hard for them to get out from it without any hope. However, when I look from another point, I find an interesting problem. Parents force their children to study whether they like or not. If you want to become a designer, but your parents just want you to enter a good company and make money, but you don't like it, it's tough. And please think about it. In Asia, like in China, there are 10 million of people want to go to university every year, and 80% of them will pass. The percentage looks high, but please remember that half of them will fall before entering high school. And in Korea, there are about 500,000 people want to go to university. It's tough, but what makes it more tough is that the knowledge is not the only thing related to university. The income of your family also has something to do with it. So it's unfair. I think that there are three things that we can do. First, we can use our knowledge to teach them, but it's hard to go abroad now, so we can use them. Second, we need to stop doing unfair things. Third, and the most important thing is that we need to let everyone can go to school. Third, when we have enough money, enough food and money, and we can go to school, we can talk about race. Because of the race, there are many people lost their life. In World War I, people from different countries and races fought with each other just because their desire. And in the worst war in human history, World War II, about 50 to 80 million people died, and among them there are 6 million are Jews. It's very sad. So when the world became peaceful, the global government began to be used. But why? I think there are three reasons. First, the countries who had a lot of colonies started to be interested in cooperating. And second, Latin America and the Middle East studied development. Third, America and Russia were during the Cold War, so America attracted other countries away from socialism and support America. But among them, there are some countries don't want other countries' help because of history of war. I don't think it's bad or you're wrong, but I think maybe support each other would be better. And I have something to say. Please take off your glasses with color and everyone's same and let's support each other. Those days, there's something badly happening in America. Some people were hurt just because they're Asia. But I want to say that whether your skin color is white, black, yellow, we're just human. So please stop hurting each other. And I want this world to become peaceful and everyone can be happy. Thank you.